Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be showing you guys how to create a fillable PDF using free software. So let's assume you created, this is a Word document. It's a response to intervention. You want to be able to fill this out, but the reason you want it to put it as a PDF is because if you start filling out here as the way it stands, it starts to change the formatting of the actual document itself. So the easy way to do this is to do it through a fillable PDF. Normally you would have to pay for this fillable PDF option with Adobe, but I was able to find something online that you can do for free. So I'm going to take you through the steps on how to create a fillable PDF for free. Now, this is just one example. It's a form. It's a response to intervention. I need to be able to type here. I need to be able to put some check marks here. I need to type here. There's some ways that you can do it. You can put it as a, you can set it up as a slide background and put in your own text boxes, but those text boxes can be moved. By creating a fillable PDF, you cannot move it. It's going to stay there, so the format will never change. Okay, so let's assume this is a form you're ready to want to create it as a fillable PDF. The first thing you want to do when you're on Word is you want to go ahead and click on File, and you want to go Print. And here you should have an option that says Microsoft Print to PDF or Print to PDF. All right, so you're going to go ahead and click on Print. Then it's going to ask you where you would want to do it, or where would you want to send it to. So I'm just going to put it down on my, let's just go ahead and put it on my downloads. And I'm going to put RTI 2020-2021. All right. All I'm doing right now is I'm just saving it as a PDF so we can go to the next step. So it's RTI 2020-2021. I'm going to save it. Once it does that, it technically printed, but it printed as a PDF. And we can go in here and check it real quick under my downloads. It's RTI 2020-2021. So now you see it here. Now from here is where you would want to create this as a PDF. Once you have it set up as a PDF here, now we're going to go into the next step. The next step would be to go ahead and go to this website. It is called pdfescape.com, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like. You have the online version and you have the desktop version. I would just go online because it's free and it's online and it works with all the browsers. So we're gonna go ahead and click on free online. Then you're gonna go ahead. You can actually create a PDF here, or since you already have it created, you can upload. So I'm gonna upload my PDF. I'm gonna choose my file. I'm gonna go to my downloads, RTI 2020-2021. I'm gonna click on that. It's gonna upload it, and now I'm gonna have the image of my PDF. Now it does look a little grainy here, but once you save it, it will clear up a little bit for you. Okay, so here the first thing you want to do is you want to add, let's say, the teacher's name. So you have this form field here. You're gonna go ahead and click, and it has different options. For this one, this is just a straight text, so I'm gonna click on that one, and I am going to click where more or less where I want it. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to put in a name. John Smith. And the reason you want to do this is because you want to be able to see what the text is going to look like after you put it in there. So you can make it bigger or smaller. I typically leave it at about 24. You want to give enough space because some names are longer than others. And then you want to try to, if you want to, you can try to align it to the line. Okay, so once you have it there, let's bring it up a little bit. You can do one of two things. You can go to the next one and then click on field again. If it's the same type, I would just simply duplicate, bring it down. That way you keep your same formatting. And then now that we have these two, I want to keep it the same. We're going to go ahead and maybe duplicate. We're going to go ahead and insert some check boxes here. Okay, so then this is a different one. You click on form, you click on checkbox, and you select and you click somewhere on the page and it shows up. And then here you can make it as small or as big. We can make this bigger so that we can align it exactly how you want it. I'm going to move these out of the way. And I'm just going to make it the size of the box itself. And if you click on it, it gives you a preview of what it's going to look like. I'm going to remove these. I right clicked and deleted those. All right. Because these boxes are about the same, what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to duplicate this one. Put it in the next box and just continue doing it all through the the form. So I'm going to duplicate this one. So again, if you want to give it yourself a little preview of what it's going to look like, you can select this. And because this is a checkbox option, you can see what it's going to look like. You can see that it does fit the way you want it. Now you can also type here information. Now the reason I just didn't copy and paste here is because this is a smaller field. So I'm just going to insert a field again, select, and I'm going to make this smaller. And I'm going to leave the font size. I could actually change it from a 24. I'm going to bring it down maybe to like a 20 or maybe even a 16. That way you can be able to fit what they're gonna type in here. Once you're happy with it, you just right click here, duplicate. Okay, I think I deleted that one. I'm gonna right click and I'm gonna duplicate, move it over. I'm gonna right click again, duplicate, move this one. Oh, this one doesn't need it. So you see how it doesn't have anything on the bottom? So we're just gonna go ahead and delete that one. Now, this is a one field text, one line text, one line text. Here are some check marks, but this one is a little different. Right here, you're gonna want the person filling out. You want them to be able to write and continue writing, and it'll go to the next line. Here, if you continue writing, let me show you. If you continue writing, it's gonna continue, but then when you get out of it, it's not gonna give you all the information. Okay, that's not what you want down here. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go insert a text paragraph. Okay, so I'm gonna click on that. I'm gonna make it the size that I want. And then here I'm gonna look at the size of the font. I might want to make this maybe just a little bit smaller. See, and the difference is that here you can continue, and then you can continue on the bottom, and you see that it's gonna be a good one right there. And you can actually scroll up and down on the text box. Okay, so when you're happy with that, you just right click and duplicate, since you have another box here. And then this very last one, it has some boxes. I'm gonna make my screen a little bit bigger so I can be able to align the boxes correctly. Again, we go to the form field. We're gonna click on checkbox, select, click there. Now, in order to make this centered, I would just open it all the way to the edges and open it up. And once you're happy with that, duplicate, 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 and duplicate. And there you go. That's pretty much all you have to do. Let me erase this, because once you save it, that's what the information is going to be there. So you don't want that information there. So now that you have all the boxes that you want for the people to fill out, to be filled out, now you are able to download this. So we're going to come over here to this double arrow, the green double arrows. And it's going to save it as your download. If you want, you can come in here and you can click on show in folder. And it's going to be right here. Because I know that it's the fillable one, I am going to type in fillable. And that's it. we can check it out, see what it looks like. I'm gonna open this up, and now you have a response to intervention that is fillable. So here you can put John Smith. He's in 5th grade, and we are doing math. Adding, you can put that in there, and then you can start typing in what have you done to address these difficulties. You continue filling it out, and right here, let's say you want to check mark the boxes that you've already submitted the paperwork for. Once you're done, you can either print this or save it as John Smith 5th grade response to intervention, or RTI, and then you're good to go. But that was a very quick and simple way to create a fillable PDF using a free version, online version, this website called pdfescape.com. Once again, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and please let me know what you think on the comments down below.